Howdo there, chums. I am in real VR fishing. I guess I am. What am I doing today? I'm on the journey. Now, this is... Well, what sort of journey is this? One second. Let's just come out of here for a second. So this is the environment, because I've already 100% completed the tour. I've already 100% completed the collection. We're now moving on to environment. So apparently it's removing fish from the ecosystem that shouldn't be there. So this is Party Crasher, and we're heading over to, I believe, the US East Coast. That's what the little E stands for. So let's jump on over. We've got to get rid of the yellow perch. I guess it's an invasive species. Okay, here we go then. Right, well, let's take a look at the actual fish roster. The yellow perch, this is a normal catch. Now, I can catch this on the live bait, which is the grasshopper, or we can go for lures, which is spinner and soft bait. Because there's two to choose from, we should be able to narrow down the choice. So soft bait and spinner, top to mid, spinner and soft bait. Okay, right. So if I go to lure fishing, we try the spinner first. Let's put on the old spinner. So there's a C-class spinner, doesn't overly matter. Going into normal. So we've got the spinner on. Oh, look at that. There is nothing that actually likes that right now. So let's change the game mode. Hard to normal. I'm going to be here a little while. Oh, look, there's one right there. And I bet that's the fish. If I change this to soft bait, we could probably confirm whether it is or isn't the fish. It should go. There you go, that's a soft bait, but just so it looks like the picture. Oh, it's gone yellow. I don't think that's the fish then. Okay, well, let's do another little toggle. Let's put it back onto soft bait then. Soft bait, there we are. Right, this might take a little bit longer than I thought it would. Usually I pull yellow perch out of here all the time, but of course I'm now like at a really high level, aren't I? I'm like max level for here. There's one over there that's on soft bait. Let's just change this to the spinner. Yes, that's him. It stayed the same colour. Come on. Come on, little fishy. Didn't I cast far enough? I guess not. Alright, let's try that again. I have to really give this some welly. Welly! Oh, fudging heck. And when you swap it like this, it actually loses some of its... Look, let's right out. I've got to get this right on the nose. I'm still not accurate with my casting. I don't know why. Look! How? It's got a mind of its frickin' own. That's a little bit better. Come on. Come on, you little frickin' git. Oh, God. It actually moved in, didn't it? Oh, you frickin' git. Think we're on target this time. Here we go. Here we go. That took a little while, I'm not going to lie. I need to work out how to cast better. Sadly, this game gives you tutorials on pretty much everything apart from how to cast in a bloody straight line. I've been doing it long enough. Well, this should be it. There we go. A little bit of homework does work out nicely though, doesn't it? There we are. I'll keep you. I've got loads of moolah! Okay, chums, Liberty Island. New York! We're after the common octopus. Let's go! Okay, right, octopus, you're up against me. Yeah, common octopus, there it is right there. Now we can go for live baits or crawfish. So we've got the two there, you see. So, we go back over to float fishing. We've got the crawfish on already. Let's have a look what lights up like a Christmas tree. Okay, right, we've got a couple of larger fish that could be contenders. But one second. Low down. So it's not that one that's on the surface. It could be that. It could be over there. So it was crawfish or shiner, wasn't it? I believe. Crawfish and shiner. Let me just double check. Yes. No, shiner, yes. Okay, right. Well, I think it's going to be... You see those smaller ones over there? I think it's going to be them. If I swap to the shiner... Yeah, look, they've stayed that colour. I'm just going to cast in between the two of them. Aim small, miss small is the idea there, people. Reel it in a little. Out there. Let it sink down. Oh, God. Did I put it at the wrong depth? Oh, looks like I did. Oh, git. Okay. Let's try there, then. I'll give it a little gentle flick, and I think that's probably closer. No, that's wrong. Give it a good welly, Steve. I'm trying to do it just dead straight. I'm practicing my casting at the same time. I'm trying not to move my wrist at all. I'm wondering whether the casting is all in the wrist. Why is it not going down deep? I've set it to the maximum bloody depth. Okay, let's try it. Oh, it was just going for it then, Steve. Oh well, at least we get to cast again. Oh, is that gonna even reach that one? Yeah, there we go. There we are. Come on, common octopus. I think this is the common octopus. Didn't even take in my sights and scenery, did I, people? We've got the Statue of Libertans. Libertans, yes. Look at that pier over there, though. All the bits of wood that are all sort of like at weird angles. That looks like it's about to fall down. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. I do like all the skyscrapers. There you go. There's the octopus. We have got you, octopus. There goes. Yeah, I know I was calling you an octopus earlier. People, I like to do mispronunciations just on purpose. It adds to the entertainment, doesn't it? Anyway, we're going back. Lovely. Captain Steve, oh Captain Steve, oh Captain. Heck yeah. Why not hit that like and subscribe? Thank you very much. So, we're going to be going to Hancock Beach in New Jersey after the sea bass. Yeah, I quite like an actor over here in the UK. His name's Matt Berry. And he does sort of like general mispronunciations on purpose. And I quite like that. It's an extension of the English vocabulary. Alright, okay, here we go. Let's head on into here. So we are after the sea bass. Yeah, there he is. There he is, right there. Now, he's found at top and level. And look, I mean top. But yeah, we've got krill, we've got shiner. Krill and shiner. Okay, nice. We could stick with this for now. We've got the shiner on. Yeah, it's your shiny demon. Let's have a look, see if there's anything at top level then. Because it's only appearing at top level. Is it going to be a giant fish? I don't think it is, to be honest, is it? I don't think it's going to be one of these really big ones, is it? I don't know how big sea bass is. I've never done bass fishing. I understand they can get large, but I would expect it to be that sort of hologram. Maybe. I don't expect it to be this super big one. But anyway, one second. So sea bass and krill. Okay, let's see if it stays green with krill. I don't think it will. Oh, it has. All right, fine. Well, let's take a chance on one of these then. Let's see if it is the sea bass. Come on, mate. Yes, it's for you. For you all day long. Come on. Are you the sea bass? I don't think it is. Because... Come on. Oh, it was live bait. I shouldn't have been reeling it at all, should I? Oh, God. Yeah. It's lures that you reel. I don't think this is going to be the sea bass. I'm fairly sure I caught the sea bass before level 16. Level 16 are these big holograms. They don't appear until you hit level 16. So I don't think this is it. I think this is an imposter of the sea bass. I could be wrong, though. Of course. Holy mackerel! That was not a mackerel. I think this is the sea bass. So it is a big hologram. So this could be a level 16 fish. That could be why this mission, this collection mission, is intermediate. Maybe you can't do it until you hit level 16 and see these bigger holograms. I mean, this is freaking huge! Bass and to the bass and to the bass. Come on, sea bass. I'm hoping that these journeys, now that I'm doing them a little bit easier, I mean, pretty much every fish in the squid one was a first catch, wasn't it? I think there was probably one that was a second catch amongst that video like that I did last. But hopefully, you know, first catches, after looking at the baits, looking at the environment, I'm hoping these tutorials or guides are getting a little bit more on the nose. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I mean, the last two fish were first catches. No mucking, no messing. Done. And it looks like this one might be the same again. Just by toggling your baits and seeing what remains green. Boom! Look at you! Yeah, that's a sea bass. We've done it! Ha! Back to lodge. Now that I've said that, I bet the Maui Maui causes me a lot of problems. Now, normally the Maui Maui is something that I catch by accident when I'm trying to catch the Yahoo. Yahoos give you loads of XP. These guys, not so much. But anyway, going to Daytona Beach. I used to love Daytona USA, the game on the Sega Saturn and in the arcades. Great little driving game, that. I think I prefer Sega Rally more, though. Sound in the comments. Which ones do you like? Yeah, Sega Rally, I like the Lancia Stratos. The Lancia Stratos is such a gorgeous car as well. I'd love to drive a Lancia in life. The Stratos, not so much the Delta. The Delta looks fun though, don't get me wrong. Okay, anyway, we're up against the Maui Maui. The Maui Maui, again, I believe this one actually appears on a larger hologram, I think. Now, I usually catch this by accident using the Shiner or Krill, so again, but this is found at all levels, so it makes it a little bit harder to discern a Maui Maui. But anyway, let's have a look, see. So it could be any of these big holograms, really. But if I swap to Shiner, there's Krill, there's Shiner. Okay, so I think we've got only two options out there. The far green one over there, or this green one, that's right in front of me. Oh, actually, and that green one that's right in front of me. This one keeps swimming under a sandbar right now and disappearing. But I know he's there. I'm just going to cast some krill out. There he is. Look there. Right, let's let that sink down. I think that's right on him, actually. Is he going to swim up for it? The only trouble is, this bobber is one that drifts. It's going to go over to that other green one if he's not quick enough. Come on, spot it. You know you want it. Okay, maybe it's not close enough to him. Come on, that's for you. There we are. Come on, be a Maui Maui. I want these to be first catches. That'd be freaking awesome. Okay, give him some slack, Steve. Sometimes when there's a Maui Maui, the actual, yeah, look, you see there, it broke the water with its back fin on its tail. It does that a lot with the Maui Maui. Because sometimes I thought, oh, I've got a shark, I've got a shark. And it turns out to be a Maui Maui and I'm gutted. I've learnt my lesson now. You do see its rear fin on its tail poke out the water every now and then. That's not a Maui Maui. That looks like a groper. Oh, wow. That's pretty darn cool. And look, there's two spikes, not just the one. Oh man, I thought I had the Maui Maui, but no, I've got something else. I don't know whether I've got this in my fish roster. I might have, but I haven't caught many of them, put it that way. Oh, you're gorgeous. Okay, it's not a first catch, but there we are, peeps. We have got a couple of contenders. We've got two other contenders. There was one over there, wasn't there, on the far side. Oh god, this guy's really stuck on something, probably that sandbar. And then the other one over there to the... Look at that! Like razor sharp spines on this thing. So two other contenders. So although it wasn't a first catch, I think this is a lovely catch anyway. Hopefully you guys don't get lucky and hopefully you catch one of these as well. Because that's lovely, isn't it? There we go, the Warsaw Grouper. And it is my first of these. I haven't had one of these before. I like it. Haha! Sweet. Okay, well that was a bonus. That was definitely a bonus. Okay, well let's have a look at what else we've got. So, we're still on the Shiner. And there's that one there. Or, hold on, if I swap to the... Is that the Shiner? Yeah, if I swap to the Krill. Back to the Shiner. Krill, Shiner. Oh, it looks like we've got another one that's staying green. We've got that one that's right there. But this is the one that I was going to go for. Just there. I'm going to go for him on the Krill. I've kind of just cast behind him. I can't do too much about that. Hopefully he's going to turn around, swim into that green circle and go, ooh, dinner! There we go. He done the old dinner. There we are. Is it going to be another one of those Warsaw groupers? I think that was just luck to catch that. That was such a beautiful fish, wasn't it? Right, well, I'm not seeing anything break the water surface. So, again, this might not be the Maui Maui. We'll see. Sometimes it doesn't. It's usually if you catch one that's near the surface that you see the actual fin. Catching one that's deep down, you don't so much. Not always, anyway. Oh, it's another one of those Warsaw groupers, people. Alright, well, we'll bring it in anyway. It'll be the second one I've caught on this, so yeah. Don't catch any, then two come along. It's like a bus. Yeah. Okay, come on. Let's bring this in. Like I say, the Maui Maui, I usually catch that because I'm after the wahoos. I usually catch them in expert mode, to be honest. But they're not an epic, so you don't have to be in expert mode. But they're usually blind catches, the Maui Maui. And I don't purposely fish for them, because I don't like them. I think they're a bit of a Frankenstein fish. I mean, they're the right colour as well, aren't they? Oh yeah, got another one of them. Nice. Well, it's not what I was after, but nice. You know what? Let's have a quick look, because that fish, the Maui Maui, it also goes for metal jig and popper, right? Now, the popper only goes on the surface. Metal jig. All right, well, let's just swap out the gear for a second. Let's go for... There's the popper. And I've also got the metal jig, which is right next to each other. So there we go. Let's put on the metal jig. Okay, right. There's nothing over this side. There's only two over there. Is that the popper? I wish... Okay, popper is that one, right? Let's have a look. Right, well, there's only one that likes the popper, but you see it's at the wrong depth. It's not going to come up for this. So now if I go to metal jig, it's still green and it's still out there. Alright, let's try for that. It's that one there, I think. The one that I'm right near to right now. Come on. Yes, you. I want that one. No, no, no. There's two going for it. I don't know which one got that. But this could be the Maui Maui. It's 50-50 on this one. Might have been better to have stuck with the live baits. But we'll see. Oh, what the fudge is that? Okay. We're not getting the... I was saying, oh yeah, these guides are getting a lot easier. Now I'm catching some right rare stuff. There you go. It is what it is, people. Come on. I mean, technically what I could do is swap to the popper and keep resetting until I see one that's right on the surface. But that's a shiny git, that. Okay, I've caught 4 of these before. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so, yeah, let's do that. Let's swap to the popper. So, popper. And let's reset. And let's see if there's anything right on the surface that stays green. There's not, so I'm just going to wait until I see one that's right on the surface doing this. Like that. I think that could be him. Okay, now the popper doesn't sink. Even when you like reel it in, there's nothing you can do about that either. So if you do see it at mid-level, there's a good chance it's not going to swim up to top level. So hence why I kept resetting. But I think this has got a good chance of being the Maui Maui. Considering it's found at all 3 levels though, it's a bit hit and miss. We'll see. And look, I haven't seen its dorsal fin break the surface. So it might not be the Maui Maui. When I say dorsal fin, it's not, it's a tail fin. There we go, that's him, that's the Maui Maui. So that's probably the best bet. Use the popper and reset until you see a big green chubby hologram near the surface. And that's going to narrow down your banding, narrow down your choice. So yeah, I'll leave in all the other catches, you know, just to show the sort of things that I did catch. Oh God! It's because I didn't knock him out the air. All I do then is hold the rod down and, you know, the casting button, hold that in so it takes the bail arm off. You give them some slack, they swim out a bit. But I'm finding, you know, they're knocking them out the air where you're supposed to move the rod left to right. I do that. I do that. I mean, you can probably see the movements that I'm doing. And it's just hit and miss whether it works. See, look, I went frickin' mental then. I frickin' done a Harry Potter on him. Didn't work. I don't know what's going on. Since the last update, I'm just not able to knock them out the air as much, or as often. I don't know whether they've changed it. Maybe you've got to swap one way, not the other. I don't know. Let us know in the comments. What am I doing wrong? I mean, it's like I'm trying to swat a fly, but that's what I used to do before, and it used to work. So I don't know. Maybe they've changed the requirements for that, made it a little bit more skill involved. I don't know. But there we go. We've got the Maui Maui. And keep him. Lovely jubbly. Heck yes. Party Crasher is done. Well, there we go, Johns. We can receive our reward, which is just a title. It's just a title. That's all you get. Yeah. I think it'd be nice when you're in here, once you've completed the whole thing and it says 100%, if you clicked this, it'd be nice if it gave you a really cool reel or a really cool rod. Considering that a lot of these are intermediate and you need to have really cool rods and reels, I would like a rod that casts extra far. Because you can see a lot of the time with some of these baits or lures, as soon as you cast, you don't get any adjustment time. I need to be able to cast right past it so I can adjust that. So yeah, a really decent rod that can cast far for that one would be good. And a really nice reel that has extra tolerance would be nice for completing this one, you know? And then maybe when you move on to here, maybe it unlocks you a load of decorations or something for your tank or aquarium or a new boat or something, or just gives you a shed load of cash so then you can spend it on what you want, you know? I don't know. Sound off in the comments, what would you like for rewards? But definitely a new rod and reel for completing those two would be awesome. Yeah, that would be cool. Anyways, so next time what are we doing? We're going to be doing Party Crasher 2, but this time we're going over to Japan. Okay, and we're going to in the waters of South Korea. Oh, Korea, of course, that's not the Japanese flag, Steve, is it? No. Okay, but anyway, we're going there, we're going to Korea, and we're going to be taking out some invasive species there. Pufferfish. Oh, I love puffers, but this is a box fish. It's a form of puffer, but it's a lot smaller usually. I do like the dog-face puffer, the Fu Manchu puffer. I used to have a puffer myself, a Mabu puffer, but that was brackish. Or kind of actually tropical, to be fair. It liked a little bit of salt, but it didn't need it. Anyway, there's a copper-banded butterfly fish next. I really like the copper-banded butterfly fish. I did have a marine setup, and I wanted a copper-banded butterfly fish, but it was expensive as hell. Then we're going over to Wivagwum for this guy. It was like some sort of small grouper. In a river? Really? That's cool. Alright, well, it could be some sort of chiltlid, actually. They've got the same sort of look, haven't they? And we're going to Lake Kapung for this guy. Is it some sort of carp or bream? Not sure. But the last one, River Han for a snakehead. I love snakeheads. I used to have a rainbow snakehead. Oh, I hate it when I press the wrong freaking lever. But there we go. Nice. Well, I like that roster. I haven't actually got any copper banded, and I haven't got this puffer fish. So at least 2 fish there will be new to my fish register, my Pokedex. Anyway, people, until next time, this is actually an expert journey, so I can't wait to see what this involves. It might demand that we're max level. Hopefully I am in Korea. Let me just double check. Where is Korea on this map? It's somewhere over here, isn't it? Yeah, I am level 20, so we should be good. We should be good for this, people. Exciting times. I'll see you for that. Party Crasher 2. Till then, goodbye, and goodbye again.